nebo Bomet taban ak logoiwek choton kokagomwait senator nebo county nebo Nandi Samson Cherargei kandoik kikilewen en chamait nebo UDA ama igochin kasubet kandoindet nebo emoni President William Ruto koistogei en kandoinatet ak kosom kura kosubkei ak Cherargei komwoe kole mayanat en ng'atutik choton chetinyegei ak polotet noton ko political act en kandoindet age tugul nekikilewen en chamait komait kokonyit kandoindet noton nebo chamainoton.
And I want to dare some of them because I saw some of them who are members of UDA. They were elected under UDA. If they are men enough and women enough, and if they have steel, wherever, or balls, they should resign and seek re-election. I have seen some of them trying to say we want to be champions of rights, of democracy in the country. If you disagree with the party that sponsored you to parliament, if they are courageous enough, if they believe work on the ground, why don't they resign and seek a fresh mandate? Because I have seen some of UDA members trying to lecture. One of the offense in political party is to lecture your party leader or call out your party. It is politically criminally to raise, and I want to dare them, if they are men or women enough, they should stop press conferences, resign from UDA, seek fresh mandate. And we will teach them lesson in Olkalau. Olkalau, as we talk, we are far much ahead. You saw some of the candidates who had run in DCP are withdrawn from supporting DCP candidates and they are now supporting UDA candidates. And we are doing a lot to ensure we repeat what happened in Bere North. This will be season 2 in Olkalau, because what we have done and the president has done for this country and UDA party will continue. So I want to appeal to my colleagues, however much they want to defend Uhuru or his regime, that was the accidental regime that should have never happened. Because the public debt we are discussing today of 12.3 trillion Kenya shillings, over 90.
En kasaratan komwoe Cherargei kole manyolu en kondoik chemiten kebeberta nechigili serikali ana opposition korirtaen President William Ruto en tekset nebo kebeberta nekinyoen biik chetindoi miondo nebo Ebola. En nekamwa kole kimuch kosirchin koyonchinet serikalit nebo Kenya ak serikalit noton nebo emet nebo Amerika en kenyit nebo 2015 nebo kitabon kebeberta nekinyoen biik chetindoi miondo nebo Ebola en Kenya en kasta nekimiten kandoinatet President nekikokamung'et Uhuru Kenyatta.
Uhuru Kenyatta signed what we call biosecurity agreement that involve Kenyans engaging in pandemics like COVID and Ebola engagements agreements, which was done under the watch of Uhuru Kenyatta. I would have expected my colleagues to call the former president to order and to tell us the reason as to why then he agreed the biosecurity agreement between United States of America and the Kenyan government then. But we must appreciate President William Ruto for his fortitude and forthright that he has put in measures to prevent the spread of Ebola. You know, our next door neighbor of Uganda, they already have 15 reported cases. We are now heightening, at least all facilities have quarantine facilities that will assist in surveillance, prevention of Ebola coming into Kenya, which is a pandemic. And many people, which my colleagues fail to tell the nation, is that Kenya is a corridor of transportation in Eastern Central Africa. All goods are being cleared at Mombasa port. They drive through Kenya all the way to Uganda and into the Democratic Republic of Congo. Most of the drivers using these roads and doing business are Kenyans. Most people also work in DRC Congo. So is it the assertion of my colleagues that Kenyans who are in Congo or who are in Uganda should not come back home simply they are in countries that are affected by Ebola? And that is why the government has put in place mechanisms, quarantine facilities, surveillance facilities to ensure that we detect the issue of Ebola. And you know, my colleagues did not tell the country that in 2020, when there was a height of COVID pandemic, a plane coming from China with 640 were flying. President Uhuru was the president. They flew in the crisis of COVID. No one went to the streets. No one demonstrated. No one called Uhuru then.